Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namah. Namo Vishnu Padaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Satina Bhakti-Vidanta Narayana Shri Krishna Lila Katane Sudaksham Audārya Madhurya Gunai Sayukta Varam Varenyam Purushamantam Narayanam Tam Sirasa Sri Dandinam Bhakta Shiro Manisha Sri Krishna Pada Devadai Kauri Chaitanya Lilamrita Sarasaram Narayana Tam Satatam Prapati Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nitya Sri Advaita Sri Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Sri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Let me offer my millions of lotus feet of Gurudev. Pawan Guru Varga, Nama Ishta Santa, Sipana Vichara, Dandavat, all assembled, Vaishnava, past and future Vaishnava, Dandavat Sama. Vancha Kalpatarudyasya Kripa Sindhu Devacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo. Today is appearance day of Abhiram Thakura. Then 26 is for us, at least in South India, is Varutini Ekadasi. And also disappearance day of Vrndavan. Now, you have to check it even in India itself. This Ekadasi falls on 2 days, 26, 27. Sometimes is confusing, people. Now, the best solution for that is if you are following Ekadasi by fruits like that, you give fruits on both days, So then it doesn't matter. At least you don't break. So all Ekadasi, especially all Ekadasi, that way, and don't worry about the Paran, Shastra, Madhvacharya tells that. In that case, don't worry. Because of our concern that I must follow Ekadasi. Ekadasi day will be very merciful. He will forgive you. The question comes, what if I take fruit and then how to break? Don't worry about 2-day Ekadasi, 2 days of Ekadasi. If you are very sure if you want to do Nirjal, then you do, and next day, if there is some confusion, you can do food like that. So our Acharya strictly following Dashami days to do fruits, Ekadasi, Nirjal, and then Dwadasi also fruits like that. Ideal case. But you don't have to. It depends on one's situation. Don't force yourself that I must do Nirjal like that. You can try. If we are successful, that will be nice. If not, don't worry. Gradually it will happen. Baby does not start suddenly, walking or running, right? Makes many steps before it starts walking like that. But this Ekadasi, just by listening to the Harikatha itself, you can enter spiritual world. So powerful. So then Akshaya Tritiya is May 3rd for us. Some places it is 4th May. You have to check your calendar in your area. When Ekadasi is 12th and 15th May is Narasimha Chaturdasi. Sri Narasimha Chaturdasi. Then 14th June is Lord Jagannath Snanan Yatra, meaning bathing ceremony. After that, for 2 weeks, no one will have his darshan. Okay, he'll be resting. He'll appear. So 1st of July is Jagannath Rath Yatra. Guru Purnima is 13th July. So things are. Baladev's appearance day is 12th August. And 19th August is Janmashtami, it says. Then 4th September, Radhashtami. It's a long way to go, but some idea. So, Abhiram Thakura. Today is disappearance of the Abhiram Thakura. So, Abhiram Thakura is Sri Dham in Krishna's pastime. Amazing person, Abhiram Thakura. Used to carry, used to be able to carry like a flute, one big stick, which even 32 people could not lift. Some say even 100 people were lifting like that, carrying. So powerful. Then used to have a little stick, which by if he hits somebody, have Krishna praying like that. So that is still there in temple. He was considered as the very dear to Balram, Nityananda Prabhu, Abhiram Thakura ki jai. Then one pastime with him is, if he comes and pays obeisances to the deities or Vaishnava, or anyone, if they are not Vaishnavas, they will not survive. And the deities also will break apart if it is not Vishnu deities properly installed. So, so powerful he was. He used to carry Jayamangal, little stick, by hitting them. One time, Srinivas Thakur, there, he was a small boy, and hit him 3 times. You know. So his wife told Malini, no, don't do that, don't, may not able to stand that so love. No. So wonderful, Abhiram Thakura, oh. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he appeared, all the devotees all appeared. Then to Ekadasi day is the appearance, disappearance day of Vrndavan Das Thakura. Vrndavan Das Thakura is Vedavyas himself. Vedavyas compiled Srimad Bhagavatam, describing the pastime of Krishna. Same way, Vrndavan Das Thakura describes the pastime of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Chaitanya Bhagavat. Chaitanya Mangal, but later on renamed the Chaitanya Bhagavat. Chaitanya Mangal, yaha karile racha. Vrndavan Das Narayani Nandan, Chaitanya Mangal, yaho karila racha. Bhagavate Krishna Lila Varnila Vedavyas, Chaitanya Lila le Vyasa Vrndavan Das. Narayani Nanda, the son of Mother Narayani. Narayani is the Srivas elder brother's daughter. Nalin Pandit. Nalin Pandit was the eldest brother of Srivas, and she is the daughter. In Krishna Leela, she is the she was Stanadatri. She was feeding Krishna, Ambika. Sister is Ambika. So, in the Mahabhava Prakash, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did this pastime at Srivasanga. At that time, he told, it's called Narayani, small girl at that time, recite Krishna's name. By saying Krishna, Krishna, she fell down. She became mad of Krishna prema. And tears flowing down. So, Srivas Pandit's wife Malini is the Sanadatri, feeding Krishna. Her sister, I think, Narayani. And is Vrndavan Das Thakur, very dear to Nityananda Prabhu. That's why it's called Nityananda Krupa Patra Vrndavan Das. Some say is the Mantra Sishya, is the disciple, Mantra of Nityananda Prabhu. He glorifies Nityananda Prabhu so much. To the extent, he says, this is what, if so kind, so merciful, Nityananda Prabhu, even then, if they don't have faith in him, what I will do, I will take, I'll hit their head, by my feet like that. Now, Bhakti-Vidanta Saraswati Thakur very nicely describes. He says, what does it mean? See, if one does not have faith in Nityananda Prabhu, he has no future. He actually is dead, basically. So, Vrndavan Das Thakur is extending his mercy even to those kind of people, because if a dust of a Mahabhagavat, like Vrndavan Das Thakur, is willing, touches their head, then they will become purified. They will lose the, they will become so purified, they become very saubhagya, filled with all auspiciousness, and their amangala, their, will go away. So, anartha nivrutti, all unwanted things will go away by just having dust of this lotus feet of. So, Vrndavan Das Thakur. So, in other words, but who will understand this? You see, this is the problem. So, this is a Haitaki Kripa. That's why very difficult to understand Vaishnava's Kripa, but we should have that faith. No matter what they do, it is for the welfare of all living entities. Because nothing else they can do. Bring aspirations. So that's why the Shastra says, the best thing that can happen to one is the even 1/11th of a second of sadhu sangha, mahat sadhu sangha. Sadhu sangha, sadhu sangha, sadhu sarva shastra. Bhava matra sadhu sangha, sarva siddhi. Oh, sarva siddhi, meaning what? Sarva siddhi in the highest siddhi is Krishna prema. Okay. If you have that siddhi, then all siddhis follow you. You don't have to go after anything else. So, like that, If you have infinity, you think you have to go after any billion, trillion, like that. So, so that's why Vrndavan Das Pade Koti Namaskar. ऐसे ग्रंथ करीता है तेरा संसार नारायण चैतन्य विशिष्ट भोजन तार गर्भे जन्मिला दास वृंदावन. So Chaitanya Bhagavat is really recounted Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Balya Leela and all that. The later sannyas and after Leela, he felt it was too much. So in a brief forum, he left it, the pastor. So Krishnadas Kaviraj expanded those in his Chaitanya Charitamrita. That's what. So Vrndavan Das Thakur ki jai. His Sripart is in Mamgachi. That's mother's place. There the deity of Nityanand Gaur Nitai. is still there, which used to be worshipped by Vrndavan Das Thakura. That is next to, we go on the final day of Parikrama, Navadvip Parikrama. The Janudipa, then Mamgachi, Modurum Dipa, Sarang Murari. Sarang Murari is the one, you remember, actually the tree is still there, but nothing inside practically. And Sarang Murari is the one who brought that dead Brahmin boy to life by just uttering Diksha mantra in his ear. So very close by. Very close by. Saranga Murari ki jai, Vrndavan Das Thakura ki jai. Now this Ekadasi is Varutuni Ekadasi. This is it's amazing. This katha is really amazing because it comes. See, in India, New Year just began. Because it's like spring. The trees, especially mango, new leaves, most of them. Yeah. So, and the Ekadasi is in the Krishna Paksha, Vaishaka Masa. Vaishaka, month of Vaishaka, first month. Krishna Paksha. So, Yudhishthira Maharaj is asking all Vasudeva, please be merciful to me. Please tell me the name of this Vaishak, Krishna Paksha Ekadasi. What is it? Greatness. Then Krishna himself is telling, O King, in this world and in the three worlds, this is known as Varutini Ekadasi. You can get all kinds of happiness and all sin will get finished. And you get so much auspiciousness. If ladies especially, if they follow this, there is no limit to their auspiciousness, what they get. This vrata, can give you all kinds of things, including liberation. Then it will destroy. You don't have to take birth again. Garbhavasa nash karta hai. See, taking birth in a mother's womb. See, the parent, they think, oh, I have a child, so he's growing up like that. Actually, parents don't know what is being experienced by the baby. You are also babies, right? We have forgotten, right? But actually, if you remember what we go through in the mother's womb, they will all become devotees. You don't need anything else to become devotees. So much suffering in there. Small place, right? Cannot move out. Then all the, there is no cleaning. There is no like a toilet. You are living in a toilet, okay? Meaning no flushing, nothing. You get it? Accumulation of urine, stool, everything will be there. Very smelly. And on top of it, you remember 100 lives. So So much suffering I will tell. Bah, you're crammed into a small place and remember so many things. Oh, bah, all that suffering. That's why the baby is actually crying, crying and then pain. What else I can do? Oh Lord, please protect me, protect me. I'll become your devotee. Give me a chance. Please make me get out of this place. Like that, it is. But then they forget. So, but if we hear through the Shastras, right? See, we have to see through the ear, Shastra. Then that is perfect seeing. Then we can overcome what the defect we have in our eyes. See, eyes have a defect. What it can see? Visible spectra. Remember? Visible spectra is very tiny. But if we see through our ear, it can extend. Our vision can be extended to us. So, like that, mothers. So, if you follow this Ekadasi, you don't have to enter mother's womb again. That's what it means. By the effect of this Vrata, King Mandata, Dundumara, so many entered spiritual world. Even Shivaji, okay, he had a fault, what they call is Brahma Kapala, very highly sinful act. Something happened. So Shiva himself, following, he came over that. Like that. And then Lord Krishna is telling different kinds of da, meaning charity. Gaja, like giving horse charity, that is better than, better than horse is the elephant, then Gumi, then Annadan, then Kanyadan, like that. So this Ekadasi is much, Kanyadan, with all the Swarna Alankar like that. It's better than that. This Ekadasi. Now, how to follow there? This is important, okay? Because this is the first Ekadasi described, all other Ekadasis follow. So it says on the day of Dashami, you should not use the like Sanksha Patra, like copper or brass, like that. Taking, you should not use that. Taking prasad. Then that is the day of Dashami, okay? No meat, no masur, no chana, podo, no no greens, no green vegetable, no honey, okay? One time serving. You should not take more than once. And then the sexual activity. So you should not have these 10. Okay. If you, that's why it's called Dashami. Dashami meaning dasa, 10. Why it's called Dashami? You have to give up these 10 things. Eating on the brass, copper, then non-veg or anything, masur, then chana, this is the dal, podo, I think that kind of grain. Then no greens, no honey, one time prasadam, one time serving, and then no sex. Okay, so these 10 things. Then on day of Ekadasi, no betting, no tambur. See, people, tambur, in India they use, leaf and then little chinna, like that. Beetle nut. Nidra, no sleeping. Then brushing. Then paracharcha, meaning gossiping. Drushtata, you should not do that thing. Stealing. Himsa, meaning violence. Then this sex, then angry, then telling lie. On the day of Ekadasi, you have to give up these 11 things. Then on the Dwadasi day, again, you cannot take prasadam in a bowl, like copper, like that. Then meat, drinking, honey, oil, then telling lie, then exercise, taking food again, sex, and then traveling far away, Masurana. These things you have to give up on Dwadasi day. So maybe I think it's in our book, but maybe if you need, we can put it in English. So in other words, Dashami day you have to give up 10 things, Ekadasi day 11, and Dwadasi day also. Because it will affect us, otherwise. So Krishna is telling, "Oh king, if you follow this Ekadasi Vrata properly, then in the night you pray to Madhusudan, do puja, then be awake. If one does, he will wipe out all the previous sin and he will enter spiritual world. That's why if you want to avoid Yamaraj, Yamaraj, okay. Then you have to follow Varutini Vrata Ekadasi. So it's told in Bhavishyottara Purana. Now, listen to this, okay? It's told in Bhavishyottara Purana. If you listen to this katha, or if you tell or recite, you get the fruit of giving dawn of 1,000 cows. All you will become free from all sin and you will enter Vishnu Loka. This is what it says. Just by hearing the katha. Because it's so powerful. It will, if you listen to this, it will, even if you are not doing Ekadasi, what it says is, it will inspire you to do Ekadasi. That's what I feel. It will inspire, you start doing it, and then afterwards, so there is no need of entering the Garbhavasa. Mother's womb, like that. So, Varutini Ekadasi ki jai. So, we pray to Ekadasi Devi. Make me strong. Bhakti Janani. See, this is what we saying. Our goal is Krishna prema, right? Everybody is after some happiness, is it not? Pleasure. Right? So, mumukshu, bubukshu, everybody. So, happiness, these people think, in the Indralok, what? After the credit is finished, you will again come down. Like that so many times, then you give up. Oh no, that's not a good place. So like that. Then anything of this world, that's why Prahlad Maharaj prays. You have to remember Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj says, Swastiktu Vishwasya Kalaha Prasidata Dhyayantu Bhutani Shivamito Manasya Bhadram Bhajitadalochade Aveshatamno Matirapi Ahitiki. Oh Lord, let the whole world be auspicious. Let the very cruel people give up their cruelty. Let everybody think, bringing auspiciousness to all others. Then let my mind be not attracted to any of the objects of this world, not get interest. Completely, attracted to the service to you, and let my self, the mati, intelligence. So we become nishkam, and then enter in the complete. So like that is so because any of this worldly thing is only source of distress and pain and like that. But we have to use everything as an upakarana of service to Krishna, as an instrument of service, everything. So that way we get purified, and then we can use it for our subsistence. Otherwise it will That's why the Jaiva Dharma, it talks about one thing, like in the Prameya. See, Jaiva Dharma, I'm sure most of you, everybody knows. It's called essence of all the scriptures. Essence of Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, then Ujjvala Nilamani, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Dashamula, like that. Our Gurudev used to glorify at 108 times, discuss with all the disciples of Bhakti-Vidanta Saraswati, and then we in Hindi. From that, all the languages in the world have come. So, in this one, it says the Dashamula. So, Dashamula meaning from the Vedas are the evidence. Vedas is the only truly evidence. All other evidences should be in line with the Vedas. Otherwise, you should not accept. Because see, limitations, our senses are limited. Sure, all of you know. So, 9 prameyas, meaning conclusions, 9. Hari, supreme truth, is Sarva Shaktiman, is Akila Rasamrita Sindhu, all the conditioned souls, Bhaddajivas, and also liberators are all is Vibhinamsha. And the conditioned souls are under the control of liberated away. Then Achintya Veda Veda. This spiritual world, this material world, everything is simultaneously one and different from Chaitanya, from the Supreme. Achintya Veda Veda Prakash. Then Bhakti, Bhakti, अच्छा हम बात कर बाद में. So, Bhakti sadhana, right? Sadhana is Bhakti, Krishna Prem. So, like that. In that, it's very important about this Achintya Veda, understand. Because Are Shaktai Sarvam Chid Achid Akilam Syat Parinati Vivartana Satyam Shrutimiti Viruddham Kalimalam Are Veda Veda Shruti Vihita Tattvam Suvimalam Tata Premna Siddhir Bhavati Nitaram Nitya Srishaye. This is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu telling. Meaning, how he ends is Achintya Veda Veda Tattva. अच्छा क्लास चल रहा है, बाद में आना.
दो दिन को गैप बहुत हो गया. मेरे पास देगा तुमको मोबाइल करके भेजना कर देगा.
ठीक है, अभी 2 दिन वेट करो ना, 2 दिन वेट करो, मंडे तक.
तो बोलेगा आज ही देगा.
नहीं, वेट मंडे तक दे दे.
अच्छा संडे.
हाँ, मंडे करता हूँ.
भेजना करेगा. फोन नंबर आपको पता रहा है.
राइट
छका हम बात दिन का छोड़ देगा.
ठीक है. हाँ ಇವತ್ತು ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಆಯ್ತಾಯ್ತು. So, I'm sorry, this spiritual world, this material world, ಏನಪ್ಪ 5 ನಿಮಿಷ ಇರಿ. Spiritual world, this material world, everything. The transformation of his Shakti, Krishna's Shakti, energy. Vivartavada is not truth. Vivartavada is later on. It's important to understand Vivartavada is not. Well, that's only mala, meaning it's like bad thing of the Kali Yuga. Kali, something to be thrown out. And then it is opposing to Vedas. Then Achintya Veda Veda Tattva is actually Vishuddha, is very pure, transcendentally pure. Veda Sammata, Actually, the Vedas accept it, Vedas approve of it, Vedas purify it, Achinta Veda. And then only through Achinta Veda Tattva we can obtain Krishna Prema. We become successful in obtaining Krishna Prema by this Achinta Veda Tattva. This is what it says. That's very, very important. Like one time we went through this Achinta Veda Tattva. Now, the Supreme Lord, this material world, spiritual world, and Jiva, right? How to explain? What is the relationship among these three? So, Jaiva Dharma is really establishes without any doubt. Then the transformation, like this material world, spiritual world, is Krishna's transformation energy. Right? Now, this transformation is of two kinds: Brahma Parinama, then Shakti Parinama. So we follow Brahma Parinama is not possible. Okay, so ours is energy, Shakti energy. Then Shakti. So like the jivas. In this one, we have to be track of the world, make mistake, especially the scientists. I mean, if you take among the religious people, they are one type of the other are Mayavadis. Meaning they do not accept that Supreme Lord is transcendental, he has a form, like that. Like for example, the three qualities. Truth is what called Yatova imani bhutani jayante yena jatani jivanti. See, we are coming from him. Utpanna, we manifested by him. So from this, apadana karakatva, meaning we are from Supreme Lord, maintained by, and then again we enter into him, right? We came from him. Second, we are maintained by him. Third, we enter into him, right? So this is called apakarakatva, then karanakarakatva, then adhikarakatva. Karanakarakatva, adhikarakatva, in Sanskrit, karaka, apadana karaka, basically. So one who is that is actually supreme. So if we are coming from him. If we have like form and all that, don't you think the source of all of us should have that? So like that. Now, Jiva Goswami is further. Ekameva Pramatatvam Swabhavika Achintya Shakti. Sarva Daiva Sarupa Tadrupa Vaiva Jiva Pradhana Rupena. Even though he is one, but still he has four forms. He appears. Swarupa. Swarupa. Tadrupa Vaiva Jiva and Pradhana. Then he is giving an example like in this world how we can understand. Suryantara mandala sthita teja eva mandala tad bahirgata tad prashna tad prachina. Meaning sun, right? Sun is there, internal. Then the globe. Then the rays coming from the sun and far away reflection of the sun. Okay, right? So the interior part of the sun is Krishna. Then the mandala is like Krishna's, his associates, the spiritual world, his name, everything, not different from him in his service, right? Then the jiva are like the ray coming out of the sun. And this material energy, unmanifest material energy, okay, is like a faraway reflection of this sun. So, but it is same time non-different from him. These are all nitya, eternal. So if we understand this, then you will not be bewildered by Maya, right? So that's the thing. See, one time Krishna, you know the pastime, right? Krishna ate mud. Right? His brother, his Sakas, friends complained to Mother Yashoda. Oh Maya, Kanaya, he ate mud. So she came running, afraid, because if he eats mud, he might become sick. Mother is concerned about Krishna. And also she is telling, why is eating? There are so many cows in our house, so much milk. So she comes and asks Krishna, did he eat mud? No. Are you telling the truth? Yes. Then why they are telling you this? They are telling, whatever brother, Balram. No. He tells big lie. Don't listen to him. Then if you think I've eaten, the smell of the mud must be in my mouth. You check it out. Oh, you're talking too much, he's saying. So she put the small baby Krishna on her lap and then asking him to open his mouth. Right? You know the pastime. And he opened. What she saw? She saw Ananta Koti Brahmanda. One Brahmanda, Gokul, in one Gokul. Yashoda looking into the mouth of Krishna and she saw herself in the mouth. She saw Krishna, herself, everybody else. Now in this past, she is outside. She is Krishna. Yashoda is looking into the mouth of Krishna. What she saw? She saw herself in Krishna, right? She saw Krishna, everything. So, in other words, of course, he closed because she felt, what is this happening? What I am seeing? Then Krishna understood, then he took away that. It doesn't mean that not there in him. You understand? Same time she is there outside Krishna, same time she is also inside Krishna. You see what I'm saying? When Krishna revealed Vishwarupa to Arjuna, he saw everybody there inside, same time outside. So, It is really amazing, That's why this sloka, meaning everybody comes from him, maintained by him, and they enter into him. It may happen, simultaneously, So he can be called a supreme Brahma, supreme truth. One can do this. In the pastime of Brahma, Vimocha, he stole sakas, right? Calves, put it in the cave, right? Now Krishna assumed the form. Now the sakas and the calves are in a like Brahma put them, like sleeping state, unconscious state, like that. Then here Krishna has expanded himself as Sakar. Nobody able to find a distinction. Even Balram, 1 week before, for almost a year. Also, these Sakars were taken into another Brahmanda, in another Leela of Krishna. So, in other words, 3 places is existing, these Sakars. So, in other words, only Krishna, Supreme Lord. That's why this Apadana Karakatva, Karana Karakatva, and then Adhikarana Karakatva. These 3 applicable to Krishna, amazing way. We cannot comprehend this, how it does, Achintya Shakti, So, same way, Jiva Goswami explaining this, an example. See, anything example in this is in play, but still it brings out a point. So, comparing to the sun, interior of the sun, then this mandala, then the rays coming out, and then a faraway reflection. So now, without the sun glow, right? Without sun, there is no rays are coming out. There is no faraway reflection also if there is no sun. In other words, we exist because of him. We exist because he exists. Nityonita Chetana Chetana. So the Pada now see, our Param Gurudev is to say, oh, as long as there is Mayavada in this world, there is no chance for bhakti, and there is no chance for auspiciousness. That's why Lord Krishna himself, now he instructed Shiva, because very, very dear to Krishna. See, these demons are bringing, bad name. They are adulterating the bhakti. Bhakti is pure. So now you cover them. You take away. So you establish a siddhanta. So because of that, he introduced that. Even though he did not like it to do that. But it is the order of Krishna. Because to keep the bhakti pure. You know? So asuras will not, come and mess it up. So, but of course, the of Mahabhagavat devotees, they also get a chance. Like Prahlad Maharaj, he prays for everybody. Gurudev is to pray. So Vaishnavas, without Vaishnavas we don't have a chance. That's why every moment you should have think of Vaishnavas. So many examples are there. Prahlad Maharaj, Amrish Maharaj. Past times, like we were Hanuman, Vibhishana, So, past times of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Rupa and Sanatan, Bhakta Raghunath, Jiva Gopala, Guru Parampara. Then today we are talking the Vrndavan Das Thakura and Abhiram Thakura, so many associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So they will empower us. They will make us very fortunate and auspicious. Now this Mayavada has many things, that Nirvishesha. That's why Brahman is Nirvishesha. So that is not tenable. Vedas reject that. Then other thing is talking about is Ananda, being happiness. Ananda is the Priti, love, right? Happiness, love. They are pretty much same word, exchangeable word. Only the living entity, it will do whatever it takes to obtain pleasure, Ananda. So the mumukshu, they think liberation. Oh, why liberation? Because they'll be happy. That's why they be for about liberation. One who bhogi, bhogi meaning enjoying this things of this material world. They also think by having these objects, they will become happy. That's why they are also going after these objects of this material world. Desire to become happy is what they are making them to engage in these activities. Devotee also, to obtain Krishna Sevanam, to obtain happiness by serving Krishna, by serving Krishna devotees. Happiness is there. That's why they are trying. That's why every kind of people, they are searching for this happiness. And some people are willing to give up this body to obtain that happiness. Right? So, that's why the happiness is the important goal of goal. So everybody agrees with that. But how? But where do you get it? So we, some people say, oh, go to the Indralok, Swarga. But Kshine Punye Martyaloke Vishanti. Then one gives up, falls down from the Swarga, heavenly planet, because you go there for a certain time after you obtain some credit. Then again you fall from there. Then you will realize the fallacy. Then in this world, wealth, children, then yasha, all this, you see the lack of happiness, love. Then again you want to go to the Swarga. When he realizes up to Brahmaloka also, there is no permanent happiness. It is temporary. Then he realizes, oh, I have to look for something else. Everywhere there is a lack of happiness. Then he wants to merge, right? I will merge into Brahman, Brahma Nirvana. Now, Brahma Nirvana, what is the guarantee that there is happiness? See, this is the thing we have to be very clear. Param Gurudev, keep telling me this. So in Brahma Nirvana, what does it mean? We don't exist. Then who is going to experience the Ananda there? See? So, like this. So there is a fallacy in this. That's why you have to be very, very careful. Don't go into that path. Follow bhakti. Bhakti is the only auspicious thing. So, bhakti is the only auspicious thing. Okay. So we are all fortunate. Now, how to get the root of bhakti? You understand? Is the following Ekadasi. Bhakti Janani. That's why we talked about this. Varuttini Ekadasi. 26, 27. So if you are confused, which day, don't worry. It can be on fruit. It will be so you should not miss following Ekadasi. Sometimes what to do? We are on different time scale, right? Time. So the sunrise, moonrise is different, places different. So the calculations different. But if you follow both days, then you'll be protected. So, our time is up. Today, some people are waiting for me here. So, any other questions?
Maharaj.
Yeah, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Like you said on Ekadasi day, you try to avoid sleep at night. What about taking a short nap in the afternoon or something like that?
That is okay, that will not disturb. That will be maybe better in one sense, There is no problem. It will not affect the Ekadasi.
So it's all right to take a nap in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Otherwise, we have to. Any other question? If the Ekadasi, you cannot stress. See, some people don't think you should just follow Nirjal or anything. If you cannot, don't worry, okay? But the main thing is chanting, Try to do at least 64 rounds, plus 4 rounds, 68 rounds, at least on Ekadasi. So if some people gradually become better. So chanting is very, very important. So by taking water, you can chant better. By taking water, you can chant better. Do take water, okay? I can chant better by taking some fruits. You can do that. Right? So don't be, everybody's physics is different. Body requirements are different. You become like Krishna. What does he say in Krishna? Krishna. He says constant practice and detachment, right? So we have to keep trying, constant practice and detachment to become perfect. So don't be hung up. Oh, I'm not able to do Nirjal, like that. Gradually. If you see, you can do up to noon time, no water, nothing. Then maybe till evening. If not, then you take some water, some food like that. Then or in the night time, try to take one time. But gradually you will see that you don't feel like taking anything, So, but it will happen gradually. So don't force yourself. But what you need is to chant more, and then try to avoid, like it says, Krishna is saying, things like you should not quarrel, not too much engagement, even the, avoid stresses, stressful life, right? arguments like that. So you don't have to reply suddenly, say thank you, we will see later or something like that. Try to avoid arguments, okay? That's what I'm saying. So, if you want to argue with the Ekadasi Devi and Krishna, Radha, that's okay. Right? But 10 arguments, right? It will take away from the, it will bring this, because Krishna is there with us. Ekadasi is actually not different from Radhe, really, he is so merciful. She is telling all the gopis, see this, the Katha comes, one time the gopis who were Yajnasita gopis, who were Ram Bhagavan, he did so many yajnas, he installed so many golden deities of Sita. So they all took birth as gopis. And they all telling Radharani one day, oh Radha, you are so dear to Krishna. You have put Krishna in your pocket. How we can put Krishna in our pocket? So then she is telling, the secret is to follow. You follow Ekadasi, it's very, very pleasing. That's why we become Atyuttama Priya. Not Priya, not Ati Priya, Atyuttama Priya. Not dear, not very dear, most dear to Krishna. That's all. So, in other words, we get the mercy of Radha. So, Radha itself is the Bhakti Janani, right? In other words, foremost Bhakti, right? She is the complete in charge of the Bhakti department, right? So, to obtain the mercy of Radha, we have to, it's a practice to give something, tyaga, giving up. Maybe food, maybe drink, water, for the satisfaction of Krishna, even sleep like that. Then if we sacrifice something, you understand? Of course, we need water, this and that, but on a particular day, actually these causes problem. Too much water in our body causes problem. Like blotting. So it is double. You health-wise and then spiritual. I will tell you, there is no bargain in this world for Ekadasi, right? There is no better investment than Ekadasi. Zero investment, infinite return. So you look at any way, scientifically, from a point of view. So the equivalent to this Ekadasi. So actually, without Ekadasi, it would have been our fate. Try to understand. We will be blown away. We will be blown away. There is no way to get out of this mess. Because so much sin, so much aparadha, so many things. Just by little thing, it will be blown away, it will be wiped out. So what a bargain. Ekadasi, it will be wiped out. So Ekadasi, following Ekadasi takes away all our unwanted. So that's why to inspire others, okay? Your friends, everybody, right? Because everyone wants. So the greatest thing, easiest way, you can convince anybody, this method, following Ekadasi, by some way or the other, then Ekadasi they will be more. Actually, Shastra says, if you inspire others to do Ekadasi, or if you create faith in them, you also get so much, you also become share of that, right? So, like, see, remember, there is some kind of multi-level marketing, so much more than that. What I'm saying is inspiring others to do this, because see, you will also become better, become devotees. So like that is most auspicious thing. Okay. So let us not forget about this. Inspire others as much as we can. So Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Maharaj.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Maharaj, one more question, Maharaj.
Yeah, okay.
Can we take medicines on Ekadasi day?
Yeah, you can.
Like allopathic medicines or
you may, you may not, See, if you pray to Krishna, oh Lord, I want to do this Ekadasi to please you. Please make me, in other words, empower me, that I will try to do this Ekadasi to please you. So please make me immune. In other words, not to take this drug. Because generally the drug should be taken when your stomach is full after meal, something like that. Otherwise, they are kind of toxic effect. So if we pray to Radha and Krishna, then they will be plus. If you have faith, see, best medicine is the faith factor. Actually, medicines is not working. It is the faith. I will tell you, one time, one lady came to one doctor in, I think in South America, American Florida or something like that. So this doctor was doing an experiment on faith. So this lady complained, "Oh, sir, doctor, I have a vomiting sensation." Oh, okay. So he wrote a medicine. To what? Actually, he wrote a he wrote some medicine. Okay, take it. Your vomiting will be stopped. So she went and bought that medicine. Then she came back a couple of days later. How are you, ma'am? I'm okay, sir. Thank you very much. My vomiting sensation is gone. But you know what doctor wrote? He wrote, to cause vomiting, But because of faith that taking this will stop vomiting, he stopped. Now you can question yourself whether the medicine worked or a faith factor in the doctor. Or faith in doctor. So our faith in the doctor override the effect of the drug. Understand? So faith is amazing, really. People, that's why placebo and all that thing they are manipulating. So if you have faith in Krishna's name, Ekadasi, oh Ekadasi Devi, please, I want to please you. Please let me not take this medicine. Like that. I have so many, cases. But you have to have a strong faith and give it a try. Another one is, suppose if you are concerned, others, your family people are, how this will happen, this, that, see. Now, then what you do is reduce it, see yourself. Then you get more confidence, right? Next Ekadasi you can do better. I reduce the medicine. Like that one can try, but chant more, by that's what it is. I don't know if it's an answer or not, but anyway, Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyo cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Gurudev, Dandavad Prams, thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, Dandavad Prams, thank you all for that. So now can I please have Rasapriya Devi Dasi Mataji to sing Shri Radha Krishna Bhajan. Thank you, Hare Krishna.